And I'm sitting right now here next to Jochen Theodorou. Hello.
Hi.
He's a long-term member of the Groovy community, and he has opened this conference, this Greach conference, with the keynote Groovy, Past and Future. You've already told me you've been many years working in this Groovy project. How is it to work in a full-time open source project?
It's mostly I do remote working, so I don't have a boss, more or less. That results in me sometimes getting up, starting to work, eating, working, going to bed, sleeping, repeating. But the nice thing is the way I used to work back then is you just can you can control how you work, when you work more, when you work less, and it's really nice to be able to do like that. And that was a very nice time back then. So
you're kind of your own boss.
Yeah. In the end, I have to show that I did some work, of course.
Yeah, sure.
And I did a lot of work. I always had to put in the brakes a bit to not to do too much, otherwise you burn out and such. You tend to become a slave of yourself.
Yeah.
So you have to stop yourself often, and but it's fun, You have. You don't only program, you also have to talk to the people, and you have to do a bit community managing and trying to avoid conflicts here and sometimes stir them up, and it's very diverse actually.
Yeah. Your keynote was about the evolution of Groovy, more or less. What's next in Groovy? I know it's a really tough question, a really hard one, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What's next in Groovy?
But currently we are in the process of going to the Apache Software Foundation.
Yeah.
So they start with they call it podling, and you have to become a full-blown member first, and that's our aim.
Yeah.
Next. So first, on short term, we had to urgently move our bug tracking system and mailing list off of Codehouse because Codehouse is shutting the doors.
Yeah.
And so to be even able to continue working, you have to move all that over, and those things take time because they are all volunteers. And now we have a lot of people that have not been involved before with Groovy so much, that have a say in what happens with Groovy through Apache, through the mentors there. It will be a different community with Apache because at Codehouse you had a system with despots. They had the saying, I was one of them, Guillaume and Cedric, for example, too. And but at Apache, the culture is different, in that everyone is supposed to be the same. So there will be a change. I expect a change in the community.
Yeah.
I hope for the better, because in the past, the community did tend to let us work and not do so much. But there were many contributions, but not so the difficult things,
yeah.
More the low-hanging fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that in the future, and I'm positive that there will be more of the more difficult things done by the community in general, not only by a few special persons like Cedric or me, for example.
Well, see you in a year's time here in Greach, and you are going to tell us, I expect so, you're going to tell us how these great things are going to happen in Greach.
Yeah, maybe I make next year a talk Groovy 1 year later or something like that. Let's see.
Year 1 or something like that. Thank you for having talked to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.